Okay, right, we are back at the bench. Yes, I just heard my chair squeak. Yeah, all the underside and all that stuff that we showed you earlier, the X19 smoke, has actually done its job. So there we go, it actually does a nice faded effect. Can't really see it there, but there we go. I'll just show on the top wing. Just knock that off, why don't I? Got these little bits of tape now. Like so. Come on, there we go. Okay, you can see what it's done. It's done a nice faded effect on the canvas. There we go. That is literally all done. Right, so what we're going to do now is I've put some gloves on because my hands are a bit oily today. I don't know why. We're going to start assembling the back pretty much. So we're going to take some nice quick setting glue. Probably a bit of this one as well. Just loosen the tops. Like so. Right, so we're going to start off with the main parts now, pretty much. We're going to start assembling the tail. Actually model build now as well. So we're going to start off with a bit of quick setting glue just into the tail piece here. Its kind of works in a different way. We've got to assemble everything individually and in a right manner of steps. So start off with, apparently we need to assemble the skid and the tail mark at the back before we can actually move on to the actual elevators and so forth. So there we go. Okay, so this is the actual real skid. Now you've got to be careful with this now because you know actually is really fiddly just to get in place. Doesn't help that I've got these gloves on. I'm going to have to take this glove off. 2 seconds. It's actually kind of fiddly with the glove because you don't get that control. Okay. So I just took this out screenshot here so we can just see how it fits into place. Okay. Just need just a touch this taking off the back here. So it just fits into place. There we go. It'll slot into place. Bit of just touch quick setting glue just in there. Okay, right, we're going to start off with these next parts. We got the elevators need fitting in. That slides in, there's 2 locking nuts it fits into. And that just slots in like that, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be honest, it's just slotted in. Not a problem. Okay, once again a bit of quick setting glue. Just to get that all in there. Actually might go on the other side actually. There we go. Also, we got to make sure it's level as well. It's slotted in all the way. Yep, that is on. Okay. Now normally I think does the tail fit in first? By lots of things, yeah, the tail needs to fit in. We've got our elevators here. They slot in like so on that side, and then that side. But there's some like hinges that go in that controls the actual elevators themselves. So we've got to put them in first. Tail, oh okay, that's just slotted in. No problem with that at all whatsoever. Just having a look. Nothing else I can see really that needs to be slotted in. Let's have a look at the instructions. Nope, that is everything. Okay, so literally it's a case of putting some of this on, like so. And on the other side as well. There we go, guys. There we go. Right, that's all into place. Just seeing that tail is actually spot on. Is it upright? It is now. That's actually spot on. Wow. Bet I couldn't do that again. Right, okay, so now that's that done. I think the best thing to do is to leave everything to dry, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to sort some nice little bits and pieces out, if I'm honest. I'm not happy. I've just noticed this bit. This, you can see in the light now, you can see this seam running up the back here. Now, I couldn't see that beforehand. If you see it at a certain angle, you can't see it. But now I can. That's really bugged me now, because I've just done all that painting and I don't really want to do it again. So I'm not sure on what to do. I suppose I could fill it with a bit of paint. Bit of that. Slightly annoyed with that as, but oh well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it to dry, like I said. Do I put the elevators on or not? Oh, sorry, let's put them on anyway. Take, what parts do we need? D12. Once again, all these tiny fiddly bits that come off the sprue. That's one. And two. There we go. They are literally tiny, these parts are. We're just gonna trim them up. There we go. So we're just gonna put a bit of let's have a look, how do they fit in? Is it that way, or no, it's that way, like so. Okay. They actually slot in our problem. I've had no problems with this kit at all. Wow. Just gonna push that in there. There we go. So that's one. And do the same as this one. And once again, there we go. Keep that upright. Okay, so this one fits on this side. This is going to be a bit of fun. Actually going to put a bit of this quick set, not the quick set, and the thick stuff onto the ends here. In order they fit into place. There you go. That's into there. This is where one needs a peg now, just to hold everything in place. Will be helpful. I'm actually going to use one of these big ones. Okay, that's weighed it down a bit. There's that one in place, and same again for this one. Nice peg. there you go. Okay, so elevators are on. Quick setters, quick dry and glue into there, onto there. There we go. Right, so that's mostly all the tail sorted now. Just a bit on there as well. Okay, right. I do admit that I've just noticed with the tail, I need to go over and put the decals on the tail. That's the numbers that we just saw earlier. Need to put them on, let them dry, put the X19 on, and then gloss it down pretty much, and we are done. I think the back needs to be a bit glossy as well with the rest of the aircraft. And then once that's done, we can start by giving a matte finish, well, a satin finish actually. But there we go. Okay guys, see you in a second. Righto guys, here we go. Here is the beautiful RE.8 engine. Okay. I have to admit, it's very nicely detailed. The only downside to it is my fault. I've sprayed it with Tamiya, and it's come out a bit grainy for some reason. It's a nice smooth finish, but it's grainy. It does give it a nice quality finish, I will admit, but you know, I have seen smoother in my time. I shall have primed it black first, but there we go. Okay, so this top part on the top, this is actually separate. It's said to paint it brass, or copper, whichever. I painted it that, and I've installed one of the cylinders. Now, this is where the problems start. So we've got 5 cylinders along the front here. Okay. Well, sorry, we've got 6 cylinders on the sides, each side is 12. It says to make 5 so far and leave these 2 front ones out. So there we go. Whilst I talk about, I was going to have these separate, like mounted on these pegs, but they're too fine to be done with that, so there we go. I'm just having a look now in case I missed anything out. I suppose I could have held it in place and then painted the tops on, because you know, that's how you actually, yeah, I may actually have to. Just having a look at it. So I'm just having a look, the tops are actually painted in silver, so I could get away with it. Just having a look now. Yeah, I think I may have to. Right, I'm going to leave that one out. I'm going to come back. We're going to paint those up pretty quick. I'll continue again. Sorry, my fault. See you in a second. Rightio. Okay, engine is done. We have our parts on the sprue. Come on. There. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of this glue just in place. Okay. Literally is just a case. Oh, yeah, I might need some tweezers for this bit. Always the case, eh? It's probably just fixing all these parts in, like so. Okay, it's literally, like I said, it's just a case of putting these all in place and getting it all sorted out. It's going to take quite a while to do this bit is. Like that. Put a bit of glue. So I want to just remember there's only 5 parts that it's telling me to do so far. So there will be that first one that's missing. And that one has to fall off, doesn't it? Like so. Don't think that one had much glue on that bit. There we go. Okay, so it's just a case of literally just getting all these lined up and in place, really. These are going to take a while to be all fitted in and so forth. So it's one of the biggest steps with an engine. Okay. Yeah, these all need to be lined up. So I just took it out of camera shot. Just line all the tops off so they're into the plate like so, into the actual engine itself, and the cylinders are all lined up with the exhaust. Well, it's exhaust or petrol instacked, whichever one I call it. Don't know actually what this part is actually in the middle, but there we go. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry. Come back. Yes, there we are. I'm going to do the other side anyway, and then we'll finish off the actual model. That'll be it then. Wheels. Okay, wheels need to be gone in. Okay, so I've been having a look. It looks like you can have your wheels pretty much made to move, but I don't think that's going to be the case really, if I'm honest, because, you know, why would you personally? But there we go. Just having a look. Not both the same, if I'm honest. So actually we'll just have this wheel. So right, I'm just having a look which is the best one. Doesn't matter to me really, but personally, but there we go. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, so apparently according to the instructions we first have to, oh well, I painted all this. I really like this detail. You've got some brackets around here that holds a place in middle. So you've got painted all this with the gloss black, and then this frame here including the metal rod in the middle with steel. So apparently that fits on. Okay, how does this fit on? How does this fit on indeed? Oh, okay, right. This is going to be a tricky one. Okay. Right, that fits onto there, like so. Now apparently this is like a little clip that fits into the middle here. Easier said than done. Tiny littlest clip. You have to kind of like feed it around. This is actually incredibly fiddly. Wow. Do I really have to bother with that piece or not? Or I don't know. To be honest, it's not going to move anyway, so not as I think of, no. Right, I think I'm going to leave that bit off. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to leave it off. I believe so. So I'm in too interested in mind out at the minute. Some tweezers. So how it fits in, it's really actually difficult to show from this angle. But it kind of has to clip in. Yeah, that's too fiddly. I'm not going to bother. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some thick glue to the centre bit here. Make sure it's all in place there. Like so, make sure it's level. Probably just see my head going then. And let's have a look. How's that wizard going? Just having a look. Okay. Right, okay, fair enough then. So I've just noticed this. There's a hole here that can be used for the spars. I've just noticed that. They even finger painting them. Well, kind of camouflage in any way, so that fits in like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some quick setting glue, put some around the edge there. There we have it. Right, it's kind of actually difficult to show you because of how big this aircraft actually is in scale. Okay. Okay, I just need to take this out a second. We'll be after I switch this light on. Righty ho then, okay. So right, its calf has to clip in. I'm sorry I'm being really quiet, guys. It's calf not clipping in at the same time. Oh crap. Yeah, I've just literally made a great big scar right in the middle. Yeah, bit more glue. So just a bit of a squeeze setting it all in. Oh. Rightio then, okay. That's the one of the wheels in place. Okay, not too bad looking. Okay, I'm just broken once, but I'm breaking this already. Okay, so as you can just see, that's why the wheel's in place. That took quite a bit longer than what I actually anticipated, but we got there in the end. There's a bit more quick setting glue just in there. The only problem I've just done, if I just turn it round, I've drop that down. I've just made this great big, using tweezers. There's just a bit of a not a tear, but like a it looks like a tear in the fabric. So just wondering what I can do with that. Okay, right, I'm gonna leave it with you guys, and yeah, get back. This wing's just coming apart. It's such a big aircraft, such a big project this is. I'm just damaged, I'm scared to just do anything with it, if I'm honest. So there we go, and that's just a bit loose from there. Okay, right. Yeah, you see by my hand how big this aircraft is. Right, I shall see you in a second. Right, okay, so I've just got the engine block here. Done some work to it. Pretty much, I forgot to shut the door 2 seconds. Push it to there, that'll do. Right, okay, start again. Right, the engine block. Start again. Carry on. Is here. Basically, all the cylinders are added, including the 2 front ones. Painted the top bits in a silver coat. Looks really light grey. It's supposed to be aluminium. This is ammo MIG aluminium. Okay, so put it on the top here on these parts, and then I think there's spark plugs across the top there, I believe. No, these are the spark plugs here, aren't they? I don't know. Anyway, I'm terrible at engines. Right, so what I'm going to do is we've got some of this. This is dark iron, Mr. Metal colour. And we're literally just going to take some to the end of a brush. And basically, just going to get the brush not coated up, but like so. And pretty much a case of just going across cylinder heads, across all the detail. Like so. I think I'll just buy a bit more. Like that. Okay, I think I may need to just have a look. Okay, actually it's not too bad. It brings out that just a highlighted detail. The thing I like with these Mr. Metal colours, I'm not really a huge fan of them, but it just brings out that cylinder detail, which is just quite nice. So, use it across the top here as well. Buy a bit more. Come here, you. That's looking more better now. I don't know how it's picking up on the camera, but either way, it does look great to the naked eye. Just having a look. I think just a bit more on this other side may be needed. Doesn't help that this is a bit more glossy than the other side, but anyway. Right, so that's that old dry brush. Leave it to dry. Pop that away. I don't know where to get my other Mr. Metal colour, which is aluminium. Funny enough, aluminium, and just give it a bit more highlight. I'm not too sure because I know the cylinders are not that done. Do look nice and alright there, so there we go. Anyway, what else is there to do? Right, we've got, just having a look, we've got some copper bits here and there just to put in place. Some copper parts and all that, same colour as the top here. Once that's done, then we've got some side plates which I've already painted up. They're ready to be installed. Some wiring across the top there, and last but not least, the exhaust, but they'll be fitted onto the aircraft when that's all done. So, I'm going to go away, paint the last little parts, and we'll get cracking. Okay guys, right, here's the exciting part. Yes, the power plant to the aircraft. Okay, the RE.8 engine going into place, as we just saw ahead. I painted the rest of the cylinders, cylinders? Cylinders? I have to think about the word then. Oh, you know how good I am at this. Okay, so it looks like, very fiddly as well. I also painted this back part as well, the exact same colour. That. And that just sits down. I just need to just take out a shot so I can just see if it's lined up okay. It looks okay. Don't need to push it back any further at all. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Right, that has, just having a quick look. Okay. It's actually very fiddly to put in, this is now. Without trying to break it, of course. Okay. Let's have a look, see what I've done. So you have to get really down to the model and have a look at this part now. Okay, that's all in place. There you go. Right, that is now in with a click. There we go. Okay, so last little bit to do really is just to put some quick setting glue on, just to the parts where the engine is connected, like so. Okay, so there we go guys, right. Oh, that needs to be glued back in. So right, these plates are actually very flimsy. The only part the only part that's actually holding them in place is actually where it just sits inside there, and that is it guys. The only parts that we have to do else for this engine are the exhaust that obviously standardly come up to the top of here, and then we also have some pipe works for the exhaust underneath the aircraft. I think they're exhaust or outlets, I can't remember what type, but that is it guys. That is the engine, power plant, all in place.